Hello, today we're going to talk about the Geneva Accords. So in April of 1954, the US, Great Britain, France, the Soviet Union, all decided that they needed to meet in Geneva, Switzerland to talk about peace in Indochina. At this time, France and Vietnam were at war because after World War II, France wanted its part back of Indochina that it had before. The Viet Minh fought back against it, and that's what this whole thing was about. And the Geneva Accords came about, was to end this war and bring peace to that region. The war with France and Vietnam started in December of 1946 and ended May 7th, 1954. The day after that, they started talking about the peace with the Geneva Accords. At this Geneva Convention was the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, which was run by Ho Chi Minh, the state of Vietnam, which was run by Bao Dai. If I say his names wrong, I'm sorry. Cambodia was represented, Laos was represented, France, Great Britain, Soviet Union, US, and the People's Republic of China. The US was not happy that China was involved in this, but they still sent a representative just because. Like most treaties and most stuff that gets done in government, most of the stuff happened not in the big public eye. It all happened in private meetings between the representatives to get this done. So the war with France and the Democratic Republic of Vietnam became unpopular in France because of their loss at Dien Bien Phu. That's DIENBIENPHU. That lost France the rest of its citizens, and nobody wanted to fight that war anymore. So when they came to the negotiating table, they didn't have much leeway or much backing. The French people wanted out of the war, but they didn't want to give over just a total victory to Vietnam, so they looked for a compromise instead. Their minister, Pierre, wanted this to be done by July 21st of 1954, or he said he would step down, so he was trying to push for it to get done, even though they didn't have much leverage. That's the word I'm looking for. They knew that the war was over because of their loss at that Dien Bien Phu place. So they just wanted to get it. They wanted to get something out of it instead of just forfeiting everything. So the Viet Minh wanted complete French withdrawal and to recognize the Democratic Republic of Vietnam as the only government in Vietnam. But Bao Dai believed their government was the only government and the Viet Minh were just communist rebels. So the US had a limited role in the Geneva Accords. The representative Dulles, he only stayed for a limited amount of time. He stayed for the opening remarks and left because, like I said before, the US was not happy that communist China was involved. And he left saying no communist government in Vietnam was his one big thing. So, what the Geneva Accords were approved on July 21st, 1954 by the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, the Soviet, France, Great Britain, and China. So France and the Democratic Republic of Vietnam signed a ceasefire, ending the war, and they split Vietnam across the 17th parallel. The north was taken over by the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, and it was run by Ho Chi Minh, and the southern part was taken over by France. The purpose of this was the regrouping of military forces. So it split across the 17th parallel because of this. There's 300 days where the residents could move across the zones between them before they were shut off. The whole purpose of this was just to recruit military forces. The country was supposed to be put back together after the elections in summer of 1956, which was 2 years away. The Viet Minh were not happy with the Geneva Accords, but they were pushed to sign them by the Soviets and China because they believed if the ceasefire wasn't reached and the war continued, that the U.S. would get involved in the Indochina War, and the Soviets and China didn't want that. Bao Dai and the U.S. didn't approve of these accords, and it created the Democratic Republic of Vietnam, whose capital was in Hanoi and was run by Ho Chi Minh, and the state of Vietnam, which their capital was Saigon, and was run by Bao Dai. And that was the Geneva Accords. All right, this has been the Geneva Accords, just kind of a gloss over. If you want more information, look through the text about it. Hope this helps, and good luck.